Children in the United States are experiencing unprecedented levels of food insecurity. Up to 17 million children in the U.S. are not getting enough to eat. In fact, food insecurity among households with children is far above its Great Recession peak. Since the onset of the pandemic, food insecurity and very low food security has increased in the U.S. Today, about 1 in 4 households in the U.S. and more than 3 in 10 households with children are experiencing food insecurity. What is food insecurity? A household is food insecure if it reports that it had difficulty at some time during the year providing enough food for all its members due to a lack of resources, while households that experience very low food security report disruptions and reductions in consumption. In April, 17.4% of mothers with children 12 and under said it was sometimes or often true that the children in my household were not eating enough because we just couldn't afford enough food since the pandemic began. That number remained high in June, where around 16% of parents reported that their children were not eating enough over the last week due to a lack of resources. Food insecurity has disproportionately affected households of color. About 3 in 10 Black parents and 1 in 4 Hispanic parents reported that their children did not have sufficient food due to a lack of resources. What can Congress do to address food insecurity, especially among children? Congress should increase the SNAP maximum benefit by at least 15%. In addition, Congress recently extended pandemic EBT through next September. During the first week after pandemic EBT benefits are paid, the rate of children not getting enough to eat declines by 11 percentage points, which is more than a 30% reduction in the usual rate in this population. These estimates imply the PEBT lifted at least 2.7 to 3.9 million children out of hunger. Combining a SNAP benefit increase with the pandemic EBT extension will ensure that parents of modest means will have the resources to feed their children. To learn more, please visit hamiltonproject.org.